Okay, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, that's comedy. Okay. Well, let's get some panels set up. Let's get some stuff lined up and going here. And, okay, so we're going to do a quick... There we go. Okay, so let me pull you up just a little touch. So let's give you a quick how to do on a lot of things here. Oh, that's Twitch over on that side, and then I just have you over here for a different angle. Okay, so again, when you're winding a bobbin, you push it over. So that's there. Make sure that you have that on, and then you just depress your pedal. Oh no! I haven't seen anything you've been sending. Send again if you can. Rephrase says sometimes the algo is really, really weird. I have not seen anything you've been saying, my dear. I'm sorry. Now you don't want it to be perfectly flush with the sides. You want it to have like a little bit of overhang so you can still see the holes just a touch. If you go all the way out to the edges, that can create a different set of problems, because then your thread is going to want to pop off sometimes. Hi, how you doing, darling? Oh, Calypso Lemonade's pretty good, actually. Maybe I want to do my own thing. I mean, I kind of want to do my own thing. I want to be self-sufficient in my own way. I want to have my own rhythm, do my own thing. Sorry, I'm blowing out some of the dust and stuff. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do certain things. Currently do not have a roommate or significant others. Oh wow, that is almost out. I'm glad I wound that bobbin. Now I'm just going to pull that then. But like, it's... I've never wanted roommates, and the few times that I've had them, they've been absolutely awful, so I'm just like, yeah, I can be roommate free, thank you very much. And significant others, there's just been nobody who's, like, really measured up, especially not when it comes to courtship. So here's my dropping bobbin. Here is my loaded bobbin. And so, tail thread coming off at the right-hand side. Drop it in. You're going to pull. Basically, you're going to keep that from turning, and all you have to do is pull on the thread until it goes into that little divot right there. And then we give it a little tug, and we make sure that it's moving. To me, it's going to look like clockwise if I pull on it when I'm looking at it. Then you just push in. There's going to be this little tab right here. You pull up on this little tabby tab. It allows this to pop into place, and then you just let it go, and it keeps it in place. So now you have that. Ooh. The strawberry lemonade. The strawberry one is really good. That one I definitely appreciate. Hello, darlings, over on Twitch. I'm kind of dual boxing right now. There's TikTok, there's Twitch. Y'all can look at each other. It's fine. Well, Twitch and what do you call it? Twitch and I think YouTube. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is because I'm using an OBS, I think I'm also present on YouTube. Somebody would have to tell me if I am. No, they do it so I can see it. It's more noticeable for me and less easy for me to like space cadet it. Okay, so let's pull you back up. Pull you back up. Pull you back up. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna thread the machine. So I've got my spool. Spool goes on. So there's this tabby. I go behind, around, then underneath. This is a tension wheel. Underneath, between the little goalposts. See now? And you see how this has a thin slot? So you go down the thin slot. Don't worry, I'm moving you around to the front. Down the thin slot. Make a U-turn, because that's what it tells you to do. And you're just going to push it all the way till you hit the back here. Trace that wall. And then pull forward again. Because there's like a little hook right there. You can see it. It's basically looping. Then you pull it down. And behind this little guard. And then behind the little guard that's in front of your needle. There should be a gift goal up above. Over on Twitch, I think you can give just whatever you want. I don't think you have to, like, set a goal. But over here on TikTok, I do set a goal, if at all possible. Let me clip this up just because it has to be ultra good. And you poke front to back. I feel blind? There we go. I was like, I cannot be this big. Oh, never mind. There was a bit of fluff in there. Okay, so from here, you rotate the wheel towards you. The needle goes down. It throws a loop. It brings that loop back up. Or at least it's supposed to. There we go. There we go. And then that brings this thread through. Now let me make sure that those two are not okay, yeah. Independent. And that closes. And this goes up. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the current gift gallery, or the current gifty that I have up is that W coin. Huh. Yeah, like they're the W coin that has, I think they're like 5 coins a piece. Something to that effect. Okay, good. Yeah, I swear with this app it's always so slapdash as to what is going on. Okay, so that's everything in. Now, let's get everything, there we go. Okay, so this is our tier that we've been working on. We've got our lace attached, and now I just need to put on our next level of lace. Hello, darlings. How do you do? And the next level of lace is a ladder lace that I'm going to be running ribbon through. So you're going to If you like the ASMR, but chunk, 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 chunk. Oh, give me half a second. I'm gonna turn off the overhead light. We've got too many light sources. Everything's a little warm. A little warm. If y'all like Daiso, they have got Honey Maru. I couldn't resist myself. I know. It was my one frickin' splurge. But yeah, I saw this and I could not stop myself. They have some of the cutest fucking boba plushies. And I'm like, I don't normally go in for plushies, but sweet God, I wanted to dive into the middle and just roll around like an unhinged cat. Like, they had an axolotl boba plushie. And they had, like, lemon plushies and apple plushies. And they had these really, really, really cute teddy bear boba plushies. And I want one really bad, but I'm also like, I got my one. I have to be responsible. Like this. Okay, so let's get this started and get our lace on. Yeah, because I want it to lay a certain lace. Okay. So this is the lowest tier right now of the petticoat that we will be working on, my dears. And basically, I'm going to go ahead and do this freehand. Hey! No, right? Isn't the background awesome over here? So if you're over on Twitch, we've got a lo-fi cat witch background. It is absolutely spectacular. I love it. I will try and make sure to look back and forth, I promise. Thank you so much for all the gifties. I appreciate it. Okay, so right now we're just going to get everything lined up the way I need it, which means lifting the foot and repositioning occasionally. And I'm basically making sure that this edge is just past that middle point that I can see past. Or because I've got, a narrow foot that has a slot in it, I'm looking through that slot and going, okay, we're making sure it's not touching too much. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ah! Okay. Let's get this going. Don't worry, I have more control than it looks, I promise. More or less. It's easier after the first couple inches. That's why suddenly everything I'm saying just sounds a little dirty. Just don't want all of the tulle on top of my foot because it's hot. How's the view from over there? I know you're not like looking at everything head on, but I'm hoping that you can kind of see what's going on. How's the view from over here as well? We're just getting this sewn into place. Oh my god, why am I just wondering? Oh, because I fucking got it cantered the wrong way. Try this one again. And yes, the way your sewing machine is situated can affect how it pulls. Apparently I had mine slightly out of alignment. Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm here, I'm also over on Twitch. If somebody wants to buy me a whole new computer, I will also do Overwatch nights. Because yes, I'm that kind of toxic ass gamer girl. And yes, weirdly enough, I'm gender fluid, but I do still refer to myself as a gamer girl when I talk about it. Looks good? Looks good. Hey, Emerald Hook, how you doing, darling? How do you do? Hey, I'm doing good. So far, so good. Do do do. Do do do. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, come on. Unfurl yourself. There we go. That should work for at least a little bit. Okay. So we're working on the petticoat tiers right now. And this is going to be a petticoat for Drolta. I wonder if I could ever get a 50-50 split of like male versus female followers. That would be interesting to see what kind of content style that would be. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, we love altered as can be. We love Sky High. Enjoy it. There's gonna be like a lot of sewing machine ASMR, just that chuk 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 chuk. How do you do? So we are working on the layers for petticoats that I'm doing for Drolta. I've made a little bit of a pivot on the style, but I cannot wait to like put it together and actually show people how it's supposed to function versus like how a normal petticoat would function. Oh, so would people rather see me tomorrow, like, you know, just here for a regular evening thing, over on Twitch, because I really need to, like, build hours and audience there, or would you rather do it on, like, Saturday and see how long, if we can, like, maybe do a marathon on Saturday, like, over on Twitch? Sorry, gotta get this straightened out. My roll. Chip. Come on. Off. There we go. So, I will also posit this to the people on Twitch as well as the people who are... You know what? Why am I making this more difficult than it needs to be? Here we go. There we go. So, I will posit this to people on Twitch and on TikTok as well. What would you all rather do? Do a marathon on Saturday on Twitch, or have me try and like split attention like on Friday between the two platforms? I'm sort of the mind that I would like to do like a marathon, like a long type. I'll still be putting out content. I will still be putting out content. In fact, I will be putting out like longer form content on one of those days. I've got a good clip going, which is why I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to take a moment just to like give myself a little breathing room, make sure that I'm not like over exerting myself, but also still that I'm like providing good content. But then also, you know, I want to make sure that I am consistently on, because sometimes consistency is a little bit of an issue for me, in that I will hop around from place to place. So I'm trying to work within a neurotypical space, and it's painful. Saturday works? Oh, good. The whole reason I was thinking of Saturday for a lot of this is just so people are more likely to have, like, the day off. So if they, if they want to, they can, like, literally sit, hang, chill out, and not, like, be, like, exhausted from work. Hey! Fair enough, fair enough. Cool. And I think I want to say that Twitch has like a function where you can see my calendar when I'm offline. So if that is the case, I want to set up like a calendar so that I can tell everybody like, okay, this is where I'm going to be. I promise. These are thread clippers. They are spring-loaded. They are incredibly like razor sharp at the very tips, but they are only good for clipping thread. They suck at clipping fabric. So, don't make that mistake. That I've done several times. Because sometimes a bitch forgets. Okay, so let's aim for a Saturday marathon. And I will see how much stuff I can get done between now and Saturday. Sorry, need to mark something. There we go. Hello, darlings. Do feel free to talk. Don't worry, I am looking over my shoulder just to make sure that I can see what you're doing. But basically, I'm just laying on a layer of ladder lace that I'm going to run ribbon through afterwards. Sorry, I just thought of a great insult in my head. Just a touch of separation. Let me make sure that it is properly tucked under this time. Lay it over here. Definitely get a cleaning in. I don't think anybody wants to sit through me cleaning this thing. Oh, all of my lives are 18 plus. Hello. So all of my lives are 18 plus because I don't like talking to kids. Children are just like, no, thank you. Go ahead and take that back. No. I've always been that way. I've always wanted to be child free. So I just go ahead and make all of my lives 18 and over, and then beyond that, I also don't want to endanger minors by putting them around like aggressive adults who sometimes get a little unhinged or are incredibly, like, they try to be really cruel. Because you're not going to shake me. Like, yeah, you've seen how I like, but like, sometimes aggro adults will wait for, excited kids to talk, and then they'll target the person who seems like the youngest, the most naive, the most easy to bully. And, like, I don't allow that shit. That shit, like, drives me up a wall. Because I don't have a maternal instinct, but I do have, like, the auntie instinct of, like, small child, go away. I don't need you to see this. This will be damaging to your psyche. So, yeah, I make it so that everybody knows, hey, I expect this to be an adult space. Not necessarily a adult space, but an adult space or a space for adults to, hold conversation and talk and, interact and whatnot. Now, there are some places for the, but those are clearly labeled. Let me turn you back towards there. So yeah, we're just putting on some ladder lace right now. Hung up on my chair. Wow, I'm really hung up on my chair. Let's pull this out. There's the lace. And then I've somehow got, yep, there we go. Several 100 yards worth of lace. So yeah, like this cone contains like several 100 yards of lace. I've got to undo this layer. Look. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. It's been a good day. Got the shower, got all the conditioners and the lovelinesses in there, and my hair smells fantastic right now. It's one of those smells, like, right now somebody would, like, want to come up and, like, touch my hair. Like, this is why I'm not going outside. No. But no, like, my hair does smell really good right now. Really? Oh, you like watching? I mean, it's very procedural, so maybe I'll just do something. have a little, like a quiet live type thing where people are allowed to gift and tip and all that kind of good stuff. But do not expect me to look at the screen, because for the most part, I'm going to be cleaning. Suddenly want to watch Les Mis. Anybody else like a Les Mis fan? I'm weirdly not like oh my goodness, I have to go see this on Broadway kind of Les Mis. I actually liked the movie version of Les Mis with Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman. Because I know too much about the fucking French Revolution. Yeah, no. Yeah, right, it does. Right. Like, Les Mis as a musical is fantastic. Somebody on here like noted, yes, Les Mis is. So yeah, as a musical, it's absolutely fantastic. But it also works really well as a movie, and the fact that they had like slightly non-professional or less professional singers doing the musical, it gave it more of a human feel, an everyman feel, which Jean Valjean is supposed to be the everyman. And Javert is like supposed to be that super ego that is like, you know, everything is to the letter of the law, the unmutable, as it were. And like to humanize those parts, which can be sometimes hard, but to humanize those parts in those two actors, like, damn it, I don't know why, but I really liked it. And Hugh Jackman has been on Broadway. He did I believe he did like The Music Man, The Greatest Show on Earth, as well as several other things. So yeah, he's talented. And I think he just moved in with his boyfriend, if I'm not like mistaken. Right, yes. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, they did a fantastic job. Honestly, it translates over quite well. Kind of also like with the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Sweeney Todd. Like, I am not a huge fan of Johnny Depp. I'm just not. But him across from Helena Bonham Carter, again, another person I'm not always like really impressed with. Those two in that musical had the kind of chemistry I was looking for, because they both despised each other and clung to each other. She was an obsessive, he was morose about the fact that he thought his wife had passed away and that his daughter is now being held prisoner. So like, it was a really great kind of interplay between the two of them, because you could see that both of them had very different ideals of what their relationship was, but also both of them had very different ideas of how the world worked and the perception of it all. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I also have like the world's oldest computer, so an 8-year-old laptop is struggling to get Twitch to do what it needs. Hello everybody, well welcome to Twitch. Right now we're working on a tiered petticoat that I will probably be parlaying over to my Drolta cosplay. And I am adding my layers of lace currently. Okay, now this one should be a slightly swifter run. And I'm doing contrast thread so that when I teach about how I do these things step by step, people can actually see where the seam lines are. Plus, I also like a good contrast thread. Sorry, gotta get that aligned. Gotta get that aligned. There we go. Good to know. Right. Yes. Yes, they are. They are some fun ones at that. Because, damn it, it's my desk, so I get to put whatever I want on it. So I was like, why do I keep shying away from putting shit on my desk, or painting my desk, or, you know, like, decorating shit? And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna decorate it. So I did. Oh, you can put that through without having to use the phone number, as long as it's at the cash tag or the tag of the Inna Bathory, TheInnaBathory, each of those capitalized. Because the last thing you want to do is give away like sensitive information on live. Oh, this live here on TikTok, but also live on Twitch. Thank you. Yeah, no, this thing is fantastic. Found it on the roadside, 100% free. Stripped out all the old contact paper that was in there, and at some point I would love to I'd love to redo it. Oh yeah, no, most everything in my apartment has either been thrifted or was found roadside. And, I clean it up and bring it in. I'm a trash panda extraordinaire when it comes to that shit. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Oh. If it doesn't need to be sushi, somebody recommended a really, really nice, I believe it's a Mediterranean place that's women run. And they sent me a link to that, and I really wanted to try that this weekend in Long Beach. So yeah, let me see if I can maybe grab something, or maybe I'll grab it on Saturday. Cause yeah, that'd be thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Ooh. We're gonna have a food review. Oh, maybe that's what we can do. Is I can do a live TikTok when I'm out and about, getting a little something to eat and grubbing down, and then come back home and do a marathon on Twitch. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. You'll be driving back home? I will make sure to get that posted up. I will go back and basically grab all the stuff that I've done for the last couple weeks, and I will I almost said I'm gonna trauma dump it on YouTube. I'll put it all over on my YouTube. Because the YouTube is basically just all of my lives put up as is, so people can listen to it in the background, decompress. I think I need something like 500 hours of watch time from viewers, and a certain number of subscribers as well. So before I can monetize anything. Yeah, let's do this. Hello everybody, we're just putting together, we're doing the hard work right now of putting on the lace for Petticoat tiers. Boston! Hello. Okay, we are currently putting there's oh thank God. Ugh. Jesus, how much more of this we gotta do? Just make it through this project and I'll change you. Don't mind me, yes, I do yell at inanimate objects. So every now and again you'll hear that kind of like a deeper thunk. Hey Kelly girl! You hear that drrrr, thunk. That's the blunt part of a needle not quite getting through the holes right. Or not creating a hole right. Which means this is now blunted and I need to replace it with a new one. I just need to get through this project because it's not so bad as to being doing damage just yet. Gotta hold it really still. Trust me, you can get this skill. This is a skill that takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, but this is a skill that you can very much acquire. It just sometimes needs, a mentor to take you through it so that you're not quite as scared of your equipment. And again, this is why I'm doing straight lines. Straight lines is honestly the easiest part, and it trains you for everything you're going to need to do. Of course, my lines are about as straight as I am, so, that tells you something. Hello, hello. How do you do, darlings? Welcome to sewing. Hello, darling. Well, I had a little bit of noodles with a curry sauce, a bit of egg as well. There's still some leftover sauce in the bowl, so I might actually make some more noodles and add on. But I would really like to. What the fuck was that? Sorry, give me a second. Oh, are you shitting me? Motherfucker. Well, I'm down a bra now. Right. Ooh, lasagna. Chicken and dumplings. Like, I love lasagna. I do love lasagna. But fucking chicken and dumplings. Okay, so that's there, and then I think I want to add this layer. I'm going to add a little bit more lace. Hello! Yeah, chicken and dumplings just sounds so good, and it feels like a good summer meal. Where like lasagna just feels a little bit like, there's going to be some weight to it, and you're going to be you're going to have a bad case of the itis, basically. So this is going to both attach the lace, but also stabilize this layer for when I gather it. Right. Oh God, yes. Ooh. You know what? Like, when it comes to dumpling, I mean, yes, there's a southern style dumpling, but like a good Asian style dumpling. Oh my goodness gracious! Especially the soup dumplings. Oh, absolute heaven. This sometimes happens when you go to LA, like there will be like a defect or something. That's sometimes part of the reason they get rid of a roll or, sell off something. So what we do is I cut from the middle of the pattern here. So I'm going to cut this middle of the pattern here again. And then I'm going to fold it under by like, roughly half an inch or so. And then just literally place it over the top. Okay, so. We've got our half inch under. That goes there. That goes there. And then I'll come back and stitch it. Close, push it under. Lift and smooth and Not too much. We were able to get the ladder lace on, and now I'm putting on another layer of lace at the top before I gather. That, and somebody was very, very nice and sent me money so that I can eat this weekend and do food review. And I believe we have decided that Saturday we're going to do a marathon on the Twitch for like sewing and talking and all kinds of stuff. How you doing today, soybean? How's everybody doing? What are my thoughts on vegetarianism? How much more do I gotta go on this? 'Cause I have a lot of thoughts, and they're not mean. They are not mean at all. I think vegetarianism as a form of diet, as a personal choice as a diet, is perfectly okay and doable if you're making sure that you got the right combinations of like amino acids, proteins, mineral intake, all that kind of stuff. So like it's very possible to be a vegetarian and ethical as well and healthy. It's not made for everybody's system. And vegetarians can have it's an ovo-lacto thing, right? I know no meat. So like no fish, no chicken, no pork, no meat. but like they can still have like egg and certain animal products, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, honestly, overall, I say as long as they are going about it healthy, and they are doing it like with a healthy mindset, I have got no problem in it. Yeah, some eat eggs. Yeah, some don't. But yeah, like mostly it's the no meat part of it, which I got no problem with. Because here's the thing: is most vegetarians are vegetarians for their own personal reasons. It's about their own personal health. It's not really about everybody else. Whereas vegans, definitely not all vegans, but vegans, soybean. I'm sorry, that was funny. But no, like there's a certain group of vegans that are like very much like the annoying Christians, in that they treat food as if everybody's supposed to follow their religion, and that's the part like I'm like, nope, that does not work for me. Do I dress? Oh yeah, absolutely. I dress up for Halloween, but like to me, it's just like any other day. It's like, oh, I feel like dressing up. Okay, we're getting dressed up. Halloween to me though, I absolutely adore it because I get to watch other people dress up and see what they are gonna do and what their creativity levels are like. Right? And that's my whole thing is like, if you gonna not eat meat, why do you gotta make everything you eat look like it's meat? Like, it's not. It's just not meat, okay? And that's okay, bro. That is okay that whatever you're eating is not meat. Make it look as delectable, as tasty as possible. Like, if every salad looked like almost like a fruit salad where there was a lot of bright colors, I'd probably be more inclined to eat them. If they looked really delicious and delectable and, all these, wonderfully done vegetables, I'd probably eat them. But when it comes out looking like, rad-free Nuka-Cola brand food paste stuff, and then has to be reshaped into something that looks vaguely like food, and then it's painted and it's dyed and it's given artificial flavors because there is no other flavor to it. Because holy fuck, there are some vegans that are just straight up allergic to spices or flavor, and it'll do my head in, I swear. But yeah, like when you make it my problem, that's when we all got a problem. That part. Now, I do follow a couple of vegans here on TikTok, including Alexis Nicole, the Black Forager. And, oh my god, I freaking love her. And honestly, she has presented some amazing dishes that I've gone, well shit, I could get behind eating that. Like chicken of the woods. She made chicken of the wood nuggets. And they looked like chicken, like chicken strip nuggets. They straight up did, and I'm just like, if it looked this good all the time, yeah, I'd eat it. I also love the pea berry teas and all the different tinctures and whatnot. And she's like, I'm just doing this because I'm a filthy vegan, but also acknowledges if you're not a vegan, it's okay for you to use butter or oil or animal products. She's like, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm a forager and I'm a vegan. And that just applies to me. That doesn't apply to anybody else. I'm like, thank you. So I can get behind that. Not to mention, I don't think most vegans understand what would happen to our livestock if suddenly everybody went vegan. So, for the Impossible Patties, they're trying to make them like meat. But I want to say the Beyond, like the Beyond aren't trying to be meat. The Beyond are trying to be a substitute, and they're like very, very clear on that. They're like, we know we're not meat. We just want to taste really good. We want to give you a good toothsome chew, so that so that your brain actively engages as, oh, this is good. This got some heartiness to it. But yeah, like the Impossibles, and some people don't know that you gotta cook the Impossible. I have been given Impossible tartare on occasion. I was not impressed. And I have a friend who is a vegetarian / vegan at times, and they pointed that out to the bakery people. Like, you have to pre-cook the Impossible, a short bake time, like on a little Danish thing. That's not enough time to get it cooked properly. It's probably why it's not anybody's favorite. I'm like, fuck. When it comes to the vegan teacher, it is on site. I swear to God, that bitch will catch my hand, figuratively, if I ever see her. Like, fuck her. And it's not just her takes on meat. Her takes on homosexuality, amongst so many other things, is so fucking disgusting. She rides my last nerve. Yeah, no, and like, for some people it's a no-go. Yeah, the Beyonds I thought were good, the Impossibles I couldn't do. Like, my system said no thank you. Huh? Sorry, darling, I'm a little bit lost at your word salad, as it were. Oh, shit. Read that. Oh, if she had a pet cow, she'd be, oh my god. Ah. Oh man, I love that. Oh, hey, happy hour. Oh, that makes more sense. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it just yet. I'm trying to find ways to find it, though. I am. Cause yeah, Minnie Driver plays Elizabeth I, I believe. And they made her look period ragged, and I fucking love that. Yeah, because a lot of times they try and make they try and make royalty look all, flawless and beautiful and oh my god, so perfect. And I'm like, nah, Like, peasants could clean up. Royalty, that ugly was built into their face. Between the bad skin, the rotten teeth, the makeup that would just hell on your skin, like the inbreeding, the poor food quality, the fact that they just ate, slept, pissed, shit, fucked all in the same place and did not clean up after themselves. Like, they expected the servants to clean up. The servants were fucking cleaner than the GD nobility. Oh my god. Yeah, no. European royalty was heinous. I've got quite a bit more. Oh! I kind of went on just a minor tirade about how I'm pleasantly surprised that the Serpent Queen, they did the face right for the monarchy, for the nobility, for the royalty. They made her face look very aged, very weathered. And she wasn't even necessarily that old at that point, I think, when they're doing this. But, like, they gave her the skin conditions that she actually had, which I appreciate. Because the stuff that they did between the inbreeding, the poor diet, the incredibly bad hygiene, and, like, the terrible makeups and stuff, like, they looked rough. They looked ragged as hell. Early. Right, that part. Oh, love it. And if you ask me, Lizzie was... She was a little bit paranoid, but then again, look at who her father was, so, you know, makes sense. Oh, really? Oh, my. You gotta love it when a character is, like, done so well that you have a visceral reaction to their presence. Kind of like on The Boys, the woman who played Stormfront did it so perfectly that I just visceral reaction every time I saw her on screen. She was so just vile, just so freaking disgusting, and I'm just like, yep, it fits. That you did good. You did good. I hate it, but you did good. Well, my darling, I've much more thought of voicing adult books rather than children's books. But also, it is a matter of getting my courage up to be more forthright and heard more often. I mean, I guess I could read some kids' books, but I also do spicy work. So, that would be really interesting on a few levels, especially where the crossover could accidentally pop up. Daddy really likes this book. No, I don't. Really? Really, Bob? Really? Sorry. It's just the voice itself. There's nothing good about this. That, or, you know, children being, like, shoved out of the way by grown-ass adults. You're like, I just want to sit at the front. Sir! Sir, if you want to sit at the front there, oh, my Cash App is going off. You know what? Never mind. We're going to let you sit up front. We're good. Oh, yeah. No worries. No worries. Who knows? Maybe I will. Okay. So we are creating the layers for a petticoat that I'm going to use for a maid's outfit that I'm constructing. I'm just getting layers and layers and layers of lace put into place because I like having very frou-frou, fanciful things. I like things that have either a lot of lace or a lot of refinement to them. Yeah. So, the maid is actually going to be styled off of Drolta from Castlevania, the second installment, Castlevania Nocturne. Yay! You made it home. I'm so happy. Oh no, I'm on the big screen? Holy shit. But yeah, it's going to be based off of Drolta from Castlevania Nocturne. I am doing a bit of a modified petticoat so that it looks like I'll have a lot more ass, but it'll also show off like a good amount of leg and shit, so yeah. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And then I will probably be doing some spicy work with the Drolta cosplay. Along the lines of DOMME. Because who doesn't want to be told to shut up and bow down by a vampire maid with an attitude problem? Yeah. For the most part, I taught myself how to sew for about the first 10 years that I was doing it, making cosplays and whatnot. And then my friends encouraged me very much so to get into fashion college, get a BA there. That way I wasn't reinventing the wheel every time. And yeah, I've always loved doing it. I just don't always get the time to do it. And now that I'm at least trying to be a full-time content creator, like, I'm doing my best to make that work. So, I use, in fact, actually, if you give me just a moment, once I finish this, I'm going to take you over, plug in so that my phone can charge, and then I will bring out some of the books that I used. YouTube was also a very helpful, handy thing. It was so rudimentary back then. So rudimentary. But yeah, like, I had to do a lot of, like, picking through pictures on the internet and, like, reverse engineering stuff in my head. So I was very lucky that my particular style of ADHD and hyper-focused was actually very helpful for that. There we go. Hello! Ooh, which sewing machine do I recommend for beginners? I used to say that, that Singer was the way to go, but they started making really bad decisions as to how durable to make their motors, and then they pulled that bullshit switcheroo with their heavy-duty machine. And the heavy-duty machine not only had the motor welded basically to the plastic so you could not replace it. It was not heavy-duty. It did not punch through heavier materials. It barely got through like 4 layers of cotton. And that is like ridiculously weak for that level of machine. Let's see. We've got that is ready. And then we're doing one without, so that is ready. And then where are my rest of my layers? Okay, so we've got those are my 1s and 4s, I think. Where are my sub